Hello and welcome to the No Fame podcast. We are beginning to release all episodes of The Lost Frontier to our public channels as we are planning a live return to the Purdue Galaxy and the misadventures of the Lizard Wizard crew. Our games will stream across multiple platforms including Twitch and YouTube, along with it being available immediately in VOD format and as soon as possible afterwards in a podcast. These episodes were mostly all recorded around July to August of 2021, so bear in mind that the quality in some aspects is not at the same level as our most recent Null Shore content, for example. We appreciate everyone who listens to our shows, leaves a rating or review or a comment, likes and shares our posts, or interacts with our socials in general. Every interaction, no matter how big or small, really makes a big difference to us here at No Fame. Thanks so much, and on with the show. Technological shit. That didn't hit you, right, Perun? That's right. The second one up here is going to make two shots, out of -2. They don't have a multi thing. First one, nope. Second one, nope. They're all gonna do 2 shots. We're getting down to it. Oh, where did that come from? That wasn't me. I mean, that was me. Oh, that was a critical roll, critical failure check. That's what that was. He didn't crit fail. Another. Jesus. Yes. Stormtroopers are gonna stormtroop. Now, was that 1, 2, 3? This one is going to make some shots against. It's gonna make 1 shot against Canen. It's just gonna go for a well-aimed.
Perun.
Fuck you, stormtroopers! Jesus. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's your range, my dude? Okay, that's well within your range. This one is going to also make a well-placed shot against Canen.
Perun.
A well-placed shot indeed.
How many 2? That was... Everything was either a 2 or a fucking crit fail, for fuck's sake. The stormtroopers...
We love to see it.
Oh, man. We lost Patrick, I think. Absolutely.
It's just not visible. I don't know if he's gone.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. He's still recording. I don't know what's happening. Yeah. It's fine.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
1 second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fuck, man. Honestly, fucking brutal. It is Ghost's turn. Ghost is going to make a running check. They're going to dash. Oh, they fucking explode. You guys watch as Ghost turns around and runs up this wall, leaps over the edge and does a flip and lands next to this soldier on the roof. And they're going to make... they do take a minus penalty for this, but they're going to make 2 katana attacks against this Stormtrooper. With armor piercing, that actually hits. And that one is... the second one was a failure, but the first one cleaves into this guy's shoulder, and he is shaken. Not in a good position to be in for him. Next up is the Obliterator. It's going
shaken, confused, prone.
It's gonna slowly it starts to right itself. It reduces its movement, but it stands itself back up. It's gonna make its vigor check at a -2 because it's distracted. There's a lot going on, you guys.
Yeah.
This is to get over being shaken. It does it. Even with a -2, it does it. It's still distracted, but it is no longer shaken. Amazing. All right. It's now going to make a rocket.
So what happens if it did the vigor roll but didn't get a raise? Does he still get to do his normal round?
No, it would have lost its action if it failed.
Yeah, but don't you only get to do your turn as normal if you get a raise on your vigor check?
No, it just needed to pass a 4 for that vigor check. Raising on if you're trying to get over being shaken and you raise, it doesn't do anything. You just need to beat a 4 to recover from being shaken at the top of your turn.
Oh, okay.
But it's because it's distracted, it has a -2, so it there was a better chance of it actually failing. It's still at a -2. It's still distracted for God only knows how many turns. You see its head is like the fucking throw that Canen did. Its head is like a little bit fucking disoriented. But it's going to place this shot between Canen and Perun. Let's see how this goes at a -2. Oh, that's a success. And I don't think 13 does anything, right?
To either of us.
Jesus Christ. You know what?
It might do something to this guy.
It's going to reroll that damage is what it's going to do. How do I reroll damage, I wonder? Do I just do this? Yeah, I do.
That seems much better.
Oh, there we go. That's the number. I'm fully fucking tapped out of every resource I have, you guys. A 31 versus Canen and Perun's toughness. Perun was, 23, and Canen was 19? So that's
shit.
23 is 20.
Correct.
27.
2 raises on that.
Yeah, 2 raises on Perun. And multiple raises on Canen.
3 on Canen.
Yeah. Perun, you're already shaken, so that is 2 wounds. If you have any bennies left, you can try to make a roll for that. Canen, yep. That's shaken and 2 wounds for you.
And can I spend a Benny to ignore the shaken? Is that how it works, or how does it work?
You can spend a Benny to try to soak those wounds, or you can spend a Benny to get over being shaken.
What do wounds do?
They're right now you have 2 wounds. You're at a -2 for everything you do. If you get 3 wounds, you're unconscious.
What does shaken do?
Shaken, you just try to recover at the start of your turn. If you don't recover, you can't do actions. You can still move, but you don't.
I will absorb a wound.
Make your vigor check. What did you roll, Perun, for that?
16.
Oh, Jesus.
I had a raise.
Perun fucking takes it like a champ. Hey, that's a success. You recover 1 of your wounds, so you still take 1 wound, Canen. If you want to fill that in, you still have, you're at 1 wound. Perun fucking bunkers down and takes this rocket launcher. You're still shaking, Perun, but you fucking come out of it fairly unscathed. It's like you
the
got
rocket comes between us, and I try and like punch it into the ground.
Yes.
It deflects it away from me, but Canen still gets a little bit of the blast.
I love that. That's so fucking good.
Yeah.
It can't move its full movement because it stood up, so it's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 to get back out into the mix. Hemlock is going to make a very important roll. He's bleeding out. He does ignore all penalties on this roll because of his feat.
Oh, fuck.
Here we go.
Wait, that fucker's still alive?
No. He's trying not to die is what's happening.
What the fuck?
He's trying really hard.
I don't know what that means. What happens if you... Hold on, let me look this up.
I have to like go back and stab him again? Like, what the fuck?
Yes, you do.
Right.
Son of a bitch.
fucking rules this fucking game? Where are the rules in this game?
What are you trying to look up? I got the book open.
Bleeding out.
Bleeding out. Page 95 to 96, Justin.
Well, I do have the manual open. Because I just want a 95 and 96, you said? Okay, here we go. Wounds.
Injured
wound
character is dying and must make a vigor roll at the start of his turn. Failure means he perishes.
Oh, so he just
With
doesn't
success,
die.
he survives, but must roll again next turn or every minute if not in combat. With a raise, he stabilizes and no further rolls are required.
Hey,
Oh,
well,
motherfucker.
he stabilizes. Why did I close that? He stabilizes.
So he's alive, but he can't do fuck off.
He can't do anything.
Good.
But yeah, he is still like leaning up against the wall, like his neck is bleeding. You actually watch a piece of his armor, a little arm comes out and it's like and like applies a little patch to his neck where it's wounded.
It's just like there.
Another one comes out and puts a pill in his mouth, and he's just still like leaning up against.
We don't see it, but there's a little hand comes out of one of his teeth and just drops a pill into his mouth. Then another hand comes out and rubs his throat so he swallows it.
So he is not officially dead, but he is absolutely useless. Perun, you just avoided taking so much damage from a rocket, and you're shaken, so you just need to make a vigor check at the top of your turn to try to get out.
He's not shaken.
What?
I literally just read this. If he soaks all of his let me see where it is. If a character soaks all of the wounds from an attack, he removes his shaken condition too, even from a previous source.
Oh, fuck. Well, Perun, you're unstoppable. I can't hear you again. Damn it.
Oh, no, yeah, I can't hear him either.
Why?
Perun!
How about now?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
there we go.
Now I can.
Perfect. That's fucking weird.
That is
What
weird.
happened?
I'll put that in.
Absolutely nothing. I went into the audio video settings and nothing changed. I do have a new download now, though.
That's fine.
So that'll be fun. Okay. With all of that knowledge now that I am not shaken, Perun runs up dead center on this guy, grabs right in like where the elbow would be on the arms, and then brings two of his legs up into the center and is going to try and yank both of his arms up.
Oh, fuck.
That's the flavor of it. I'm going to be doing two separate attacks just against each arm.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what you want to...
Yeah, make your check and we'll see how how it works out. Or your attack rolls, I should say.
Oh,
Oh, you exploded on a 12.
So close.
That was the most underwhelming explosion ever.
Yeah, it really was. You
Went from a 12 to a 1.
You even with your armor piercing, you came up one short with the armor piercing.
Ugh.
Oh wait, no, you just hit, so it's shaken. Sorry, it's shaken.
Another 12.
Exploded again on a 12.
Oh, and then 8.
Oh, there you go.
Jesus Christ.
And then 16.
16 with 16 makes it through with armor piercing and all that.
How come the damage dice does not explode? Like, don't you get additional damage dice?
You did, yeah.
Oh, right,
Yep.
another D6. It was there. Okay.
Yep. You got it. You fucking the first attack is the shaken status, and the second attack is actually what's doing the damage. It takes 1 wound from not 10 wounds, just 1 wound. It takes 1 wound from that fucking attack. You start to tear off one of its arms.
Okay. I can't now say I'm doing my the third attack, right?
Skill die. It wouldn't have affected. Yeah, you still would have hit the first 2 attacks even with a -2. So you can take a -4 on this attack and do something.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep punching him. I want to get one of those arms off.
All right, you're doubling down on this one arm that you're working on. Oh, nice! You exploded on your D6.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah, not enough. Not enough. As you're like trying to tear off the other arm, it kind of bats you with its rocket arm. It like hits you in the face, and you're just like. But it's looking pretty close to death. All things considered. Anything else from Perun?
No, I mean, if I was aware and I didn't have two major hindrances where I had to go for the biggest thing, I'd go over and make sure that other guy was proper dead, but...
All right, next round of combat is... Well, Perun, you're up first.
Perun!
Perun! Yeah, fuck it. 3 more attacks.
Fuck yeah.
So I'll do -2 on the first 2.
Yep. Ooh. Did not go in
that
not go in your favor. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh god. So many dice. That just makes it through. This last hit, you just fucking rip off its arm, causing a second wound. Perun, what happens as you fucking take out the obliterator?
Oh, the obliterator's done?
Yeah, that was its last wound, yep.
Okay. Did I roll 2 with the molecular knuckles, or was that just 1?
You rolled twice. Yeah, for molecular. Yeah, it was twice.
I double clicked it. Okay.
Well, that would have been your first 2 attacks, right? Your first one was a miss. Your second one is what finished it out.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So I reach out and with the first round of attacks that I did, I tried to pull it off, realized that was a little harder, so I grab onto one and then yank it off. The arm goes down, he falls backwards, and I just turn directly behind me, and at this guy up here, I hurl its rocket arm.
Oh, fuck yeah. Make a shooting...
Actually, well, this guy right here, he's at ground level, right?
Yeah. Yeah, make a shooting...
Yeah, so yeah. I have enough movement. I might just walk over and bash him with it.
Sure, yeah. Make a fighting check then. Or make an unarmed strike, I guess, and we'll add like +2 damage afterwards.
I don't think you can make an unarmed strike. He's using an arm to hit him.
Right. Make an armed strike.
All right.
That's a good point.
I'm just going to put +2 to the damage roll modifier.
Yeah.
And a -4 to the attack roll.
Yep.
And then unarmed attack.
Oh god, you exploded on it. Oh my god.
Oh, Perun.
God damn.
Jesus Christ, man. That's fucking...
You slap his arm off using another arm.
Like, what is
Perun!
Yeah, when you hit this guy with a rocket arm, one of the rockets goes off and just...
Yeah.
Just...
Yeah, I come over, I stab down, and then it just...
Yeah, it just fucking blows up.
He's just in the barrel of the rocket arm.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's like a musket ball. I'm just stuffing them in.
Whew, that was a big turn for Perun. Is that it? Is that all for you, Perun?
Yeah.
Fucking wild. Hilariously enough, it is the Stormtrooper's turn. This guy is gonna run and leap over the wall and use his little jetpack. He's gonna fly away. This guy can make it too. He's gonna run the opposite direction. This guy's gonna try to get away, but Ghost is gonna get an attack of opportunity with her katana.
Fuck him up, Ghost.
With their katana, I should say. I don't think 4 will actually do it. No, 4 does not 4 is one short of doing it. Yeah, this one fucking gets away as well. Over the wall, vanish. You guys did it. You guys solved my puzzle.
We solved the robot puzzle. Yay!
Everything laid to waste. The obliterator obliterated. Hemlock unconscious and
Hemlock has been hemlocked.
Leaning up against the wall.
Ghost is going to walk over and try and rip his arm off, not knowing that he's just...
Hold on now. Hold on now. Before Perun gets over there, Canen was on his way over because he wanted his gun. So he's gonna take the gun off of this man, and realizing that he's still alive, he's gonna put one foot down on the mechanical arm that he had because he's like, Perun might want that. And seeing that the guy's still alive, take his own railgun and fire it into his face point blank.
Oh, juicy.
Brutal. You know, I won't make that a roll because that's just fucking brutal. Yeah, you fucking take his railgun. You can feel it like shaking as it's building its charge and just completely takes his fucking head off. If you want to write this down, this is the RG-818. It deals 2d10 plus 2 damage. It has an... You can put it in... You can put it in
chat.
Okay, Josh, continue.
Yeah.
Please continue chronicling.
2d10 plus 2 damage, armor piercing 5,
Ooh.
1 rate of fire, and 4 rounds in the chamber. It had 1 round left, and you used it to finish him off.
Perfect.
So it has zero rounds right now, but it builds a charge, so it'll, you know, when your reload is basically recharging.
Jesus.
How much damage does it do?
2d10 plus 2.
2d10 plus 2.
But
and armor piercing what?
5.
5.
But it takes a minimum. You need a minimum of D8 to use this weapon properly.
It's a good thing you just upped to that.
D8 of strength.
Yeah. Sorry, a D8 of strength. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I literally just upgraded to that. So,
can Perun remove his arm, please?
Yeah. Just give me a strength.
Kihrin hands
check.
over a laser sword.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
No. I like this because I don't cut the wires. I just pull them out.
Oh, okay.
Canen will keep his foot on the chest of the man while you haul out his arm just to help you out.
You see, I love teamwork. This is why you should always be in a group when you do things.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork makes this, yes.
Isaac's going to try to use a bit of... Wow, he's got nothing. He's going to make an untrained medicine check.
Wait. Oh. Never mind.
Holy shit.
I don't need to help him.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is going on right now?
There's so many D4s.
Happened.
Oh my god.
Fucking wild.
That was an untrained check?
That was an untrained
19
check.
on an untrained check.
With
Amazing.
-4 modifier.
Yeah, with -4 from his wounds.
Jesus.
He successfully treats his fucking wounds with that 19. Holy Christ. You see him haul it like a little kit, and he's like wrapping his torso. He's like, fuck, that fucking hurt. Hey, what a battle.
Okay. The worst part is like,
pour some Jameson on him.
Yeah. What's that?
I was trying to tell you not to do that because Kihrin was going to walk over with one of his Medi gel packs that he pulled out of his bag. He's like, man, Oscar took a big hit. Maybe I'll help him out this one time. And he's like, never mind.
Ghost actually soaked their wounds, so Ghost is fine actually. It looks at you.
Right then.
Perun walks over to Ghost and kind of like remove, like at this point, the enlarge goes away. So yeah, all right. So it wasn't that much more fun, Ghost.
Ghost looks up at you.
Right, you've got your money. We should follow me.
And they turn it and they walk towards this warehouse in the back that looks like it's been barricaded, and they type in on like a little pad on the side, and you see the door lowers into the ground, and it's a tunnel going in below the surface. It's not actually a warehouse at all. It's actually a roadway.
Did he kind of like cover up the what's it called? Is there a chance that Gearz, looking through the cameras, would have seen what he input to get in there?
Yeah, let me do a quick notice check.
I'm just asking because I know Perun would not have looked.
For sure. No, that's a great point. Gearz has been established as looking through the cameras. Let's make a smarts check.
Wait,
Gearz.
Gearz saw this giant robot and then left us to fight it alone.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that. That's canon.
Gearz
I'm
failed.
super happy that Canen had the protocol Enfiat juice because immediately all I thought was smashing that vial on its head.
Gearz failed its check, but
Okay.
Ghost looks back at you.
Follow me. This is a long abandoned roadway leading into the bottom of the center of the universe, also known as the Botu. We've established a base of operations down here to keep out of the eyes of the PriSM Corporation. I'll inform you all once we get inside where they can't listen to us. Come with me.
And
Okay.
waves you guys in as you guys kind of are you guys following?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
before we go,
Perun is.
Kanen's going to stop in front of the big robot for a second.
Yep.
And just give Gearz a quick call and ask Gearz if they think they could hack this thing or make use of any parts of it or anything.
Oh, let me see.
And
here.
I'll probably just go on from there and we'll wait and see what Gearz' player says about it or whatever.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we can kind of. Yeah, we'll play that out. Ghost kind of leads you all through this dark roadway. You see like pipes and wiring and all kinds of like networking cables, pipes that transfer liquids throughout the ship for its how it generates weather. Basically, it has like a faux weather system on board the center of the universe. And you guys walk down further below the streets and the surface level of the space station, and you come across like a pretty standard looking like maintenance door. And Ghost looks back at you.
We're here. This is our base of operations. If you would just excuse me for 1 second.
And it turns its back to
By
you
all means.
and gets like closer, and you hear like a and then you see like a blue light come from the door, and then you hear like another and then the door lowers into the floor. And as you guys look through this door, you see this like fucking super base of operations. The center is all just like monitors with different parts of the center of the universe being displayed. You see people in lab coats walking around the center area, people running back and forth with loads of goods and equipment. There are stationed guards with plasma rifles all around. The entire area is like like this blue glow to it from all of the computer monitors. And Ghost kind of like turns and waves you in.
Perun enters,
Kanen will enter while
dragging the
putting-
arm of the guard behind him.
Right. So-
Kanen's there with a med pack, just stuffing it in underneath his armor.
Does Perun notice any like med bays or anything with like a table?
Give me a notice check.
Is Canen wounded?
Yes.
Oh, Kihrin would assist with that wound with one of his Medigels.
Yeah, you can use up.
Why, thank you.
I can't remember what the Medigel actually says on it.
Ooh.
It might just recover a wound, maybe.
9. Even with my standard -1 to all notice checks on a D4.
9 is great. Oh, I just clicked Medigel by accident. How do I view anything in this game? I can't. Oh, my connection dropped. That's
Even
why.
on savage.us, the Medigel doesn't have any information on it.
That sounds super accurate.
What's that from though? I have the book for it.
Sci-fi.
Science
It's
fiction.
the sci-fi one.
Okay.
Yep.
It should say it in this, though, should it not?
I found a lot of stuff in that also just says it's on this page in this book.
Right. Oops.
No,
Yeah, see page 15 in the sci-fi manual.
That's slightly helpful anyway.
Yeah. Well,
once I find the book.
yeah, we can. I think it helps you stabilize your wounds more or less. Yeah, you guys walk into this area. You guys ended up descending quite a bit because the ceiling above you, there's multiple balconies with different rooms and different compartments. Perun, you spot a traditional red cross on a hollow sign, just kind of glowing and flickering.
Perfect.
Pretty close to nearby. Ghost turns to all of you.
Welcome to our base of operations. We are a resistance force against the PriSM Corporation.
And
We love to hear it.
Ghost's mask separates, revealing that's not a droid. A woman with dark black hair, like piercing eyes. She drops her hood back, and she looks at you. I'm not normally known as Ghost. That's a bit of an alias. My name is Madeline Turner. I'm the president of the PriSM Corporation. The board of operations that run the PriSM Corporation have, they've turned their sights on bigger things, and I didn't agree with it. I was outvoted, and so I have to play the pretty face up there, but I've been leading a resistance against their corporation. They're trying to get their hands on that substance that you've taken on board the ship. Isaac here wasn't the most, subtle that he had it. They found out through their own means of communication. They wanted to weaponize it. The PriSM Corporation are planning on wiping out the GAC and the ISC, and yourself there, and she looks at you, Canen. They're planning on taking your friends as well. They're well established in the galaxy for a reason. Everyone's using their devices. And I couldn't let them get their hands on something like this. So I'll pay you a handsome sum, as I've already done. If you want to fight the good fight, maybe you can help us out too.
Well, as you could see, all of our services, which moments ago you saw were quite premium, definitely come with a price tag. Having said that, while these guys sort out the numbers, I'm going over there to see if someone can put this on. And I take the arm and walk over to the med bay.
Yeah. Perun walks off to get some augmentations.
Additional augmentations.
Kihrin, what's Kihrin thinking in this kind of sorry, hold on. Like a little bit of a spoiler alert. I probably won't leave this in the edit. This is the final moment kind of our little Lost Frontier campaign, chapter 1.
Kieran's kind of an idiot. We've established this. He's not really interested in the big picture. He's just staring at ghosts, and he's like, "Where can I? No, we'll join you, but you have to give me a helmet mask thing that you have. That's all I want."
She's like,
"That was super cool.
Our researchers are pretty. They can probably do that. Yeah, I think pretty." We've got quite a bit of technology down here.
I would love to join your resistance.
What's
I
love it.
I like the fact that Kihrin is still just fucking loaded drunk at this point.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the adrenaline is worn off, so he gets that distracted back.
You're back to being just intoxicated.
Yeah.
What's Canen channeled some of that kind of dark void that kind of skirts the same feeling as Protocol Emphiad in some strange, obscure way, but you still really utilize that power for your own good. But what's in this kind of moment coming into like this area where PriSM Corporation is planning a takeover, and you guys have kind of stumbled upon a reasonably small little resistance. What's Canen kind of going through?
Canen is having some deep thoughts about where to go from here, using a lot of his newfound heretical powers that he's come to enjoy quite a bit. And has realized that the people he's worked for his entire life, their viewpoints on everything needing to be light in the world, and that the only way forward is through the sun's path, is a little bit misguided at best. And he's definitely leaning towards joining them, but he's still not really willing to let go of that tube of whatever the fuck it is that he's got in his chest, and is just kind of silently standing there for the time being, still trying to decide on what's best to do.
Processing it all. Perun, as you're walking off to kind of get some augmentations, where's Perun's mindset at?
Perun is playing back, being locked in the shitter, and then these guys kind of showing up, and it's pretty much been balls to the wall brawling since then. And it's great. They did just get a payday, provided Canen decides he wants to split everything up. But for the most part, his whole shtick is, getting the biggest and the next highest thing. Like, he's always climbing that ladder. He just took out a 15-foot robot. He feels pretty good about that. Right. So I don't think that there's a whole lot going through his mind, and he's not even replaying the conversation back. But then it's like everything's on like a delay.
Right.
So he's halfway to the med bay, and then, right, I'm actually the CEO or president of PriSM Corp, and he drops the arm and goes rushing back, and he's like, "Wait, could I get one of the new watches?"
Thank you for making Perun's energy the exact same as Kihrin's, being like, "Wait a minute, I can get some cool shit. I'll join you."
Madeline Turner is like putting her hands up to both of you. She's like, "Don't worry, we'll certainly work out. We've got some modified versions of the PriSM watches. I'm sure we can work something out, big guy."
I just don't want this black juice to be turned into a weapon. It's not very good. When you live in space and everything is metal, something that eats metal is not great. And that is Perun's biggest concern.
Isaac kind of like walks up to this whole thing. He's like, "Listen, right off the hop, I did not know Madeline Turner was PriSM Corp. I didn't even know. I thought they were an android. Had no idea they were this crazy little woman riding around in her crazy mech suit. Wild. I'm pretty impressed. Pretty nice little get up." And he's like poking her like cybernetic armor. And Isaac's like,
"Ghost, do you give him permission to put fingers on you?"
She like smiles at you, Perun, and you see her whip her hand and like twists Isaac's arm, and he like flies over to circle and lands on his back. He's like, "Oh fuck!" She's like,
Perun goes over and stands over Isaac and looks down. He's like, "I'm changing teams," and I'm pointing at Madeline.
Yeah. She looks up. She's like, "Yeah, you don't get to be one of the richest people in the universe without getting a lot of private trainers." Isaac's like laying on his back. He's like, "Right, I feel like I deserved that somehow." Madeline looks at you all and she's like, "Well, if you'll help us. You'll be a part of the resistance. We can start working our way from the inside out. There's plenty to do on this ship, but there's plenty to do off of it. Wait, oh, that's not our accent. There's plenty to do on the ship, but there's also plenty to do off it. We've got a lot of operatives in a lot of places, but we're still pretty tiny in comparison to the whole galaxy. It's a small but mighty team. I think we're in a position to actually do some good, especially with some of my connections on the inside. I'm happy to see that you're on board. We'll make sure we get a private area for your ship. I'm well aware of your ship's repairs. I'm well aware of your friend Liv and Gearz.
It's a pretty nice ship, isn't it?
Yes, quite. You've done some quite work. You've done some nice work with it. We'll make sure we move it quietly down to our private docks off the grid. Friends, welcome to the Resistance. And Canen, you have a choice to make.
Fuck.
Perun's super stoked for this.
Yeah, so is
He's
Kihrin.
he's getting a jailbroken brand new prison watch.
Kieran's just high-fiving Perun like, fuck yeah, we did it.
Fuck yes.
You guys are high-fiving. Isaac's like laying on his back, just like, oh, the fight took it out of me. And our mind's eye, the camera shifts to Canen, who's been just kind of quietly standing,
You're not getting out of this one, man. You got to make a choice.
thinking about all of it.
Canen is going to take a step forward and kind of like enter into the circle of the conversation that I feel like is going on. Reach his hand down into his armor where he's been holding onto the tube. He's going to hold it out to what's her name?
Madeline.
He's going to hold it out to Madeline. And just as she goes to take it from him, he's going to crush it in his hand.
And that's where we're ending. Chapter 1 of The Lost Frontier, everyone. What a
Did you just unleash Protocol Infiat?
Yeah, do we have to kill you now?
Chaos. I love it.
Are you the main bad guy?
Yeah. Did you just become the BBEG?
I love that. I love that you guys just thought I was like. I love that you guys thought I was like, oh no, Canen, you need to join the Resistance. Nope, some other shit was going on. What a fucking ending. What an ending. Thanks, guys. Holy shit. I know that fight was a lot, and this system is sometimes really confusing during fights, but narratively, I think this was a fun way to, even like the Resistance, the whole thing, whether or not you guys decided to join it. And this was like a little last minute, me and Patrick were texting back and forth during these little outros about Canen's indecision.
Well, Patrick's always wanted to be a turncoat. He said this to me at least twice.
Yeah.
I love it.
I just gave you Medigel, you bastard.
And I'm going to use it, Kihrin.
We were friends.